Hey guys, so it's been a little while since I've made a video, so I thought what better way to kind of jump back on here than to do a pretty large book haul over everything I've gotten. Just want to say, just because I haven't been posting doesn't mean I haven't been reading and collecting things that I do not need. So yeah, we'll do a book haul and just a little check-in on kind of everything I've been reading, when I haven't been reading, etc., etc. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so like I said, this is kind of over the last couple of months. So it's not all just from 2 weeks and I just have a huge amount of books, but I'll kind of try my best to go in the order that I got these relatively. So first off, I'm gonna go with this one. So I got The Three Body Problem. Okay. I was in a really big sci-fi mood, and I was like, okay, I saw this was pretty highly regarded, and I think it's more of hard sci-fi. Now that I've picked it up, I've seen a lot of people say that it's tough to get into, but I do hope I will like it. Yeah, don't know much about it. I think I read I don't know, 20 pages. Haven't gotten around to the sci-fi stuff just yet. Okay, so that's that. Then the next one that I got on kind of a whim was The Grace of Kings by, I think, Ken Liu. Yeah, I know this one is, I'm not going to say historical fiction, but I've heard it reads like a history kind of novel in a way. And that's really all I know about it. I know it's heavy on the politics and everything like that, but it's very highly regarded. I think I love historical fiction and stuff that is similar to that. So I think I'll really enjoy this. But yeah, haven't started yet, which is kind of a trend. And yeah, I'll touch on that now. So I've been kind of in a plateau with my books lately, with reading lately, and I don't know. I'll binge something like in a week. I'll read 2 books in a week somehow, and then I won't read for like a month. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with. I'm not a very consistent reader. I'm not the type to read I'm gonna read 15 to 20 pages every single day. I'm more like a all or nothing kind of guy. I read 100 pages or not at all. But yeah, just a little dive into why I haven't been posting either. But so I have still been pretty active on the Instagram that I have. So that's why I still do collect it and everything, and I still do plan on getting to these, obviously. So the reason for these next ones is because of the spooky season, the November reads, and that I did do a good bit of research into this because I really wanted to get into horror books. So the first one I knew of before, even obviously during research, I saw this in a used bookstore I have around me, and that is The Exorcist. Now I read actually like 50 pages of this one. Didn't love it. Didn't love it. I'm sure it gets better, but I just kind of fell out of the mood with it. Yeah, continuing the trend of the Halloween picks, and I'm getting this really cool looking Dracula edition. I don't know, it was super cheap. I doubt it's that rare or anything, but it looked pretty cool. Then I got Frankenstein. So all the big ones, of course. Those are the 2 big ones. Obviously I wanted vampires, I wanted Frankenstein, and then I wanted something werewolf. I kind of wanted to cover all the bases in my head of kind of the big ones. And the only thing I could find that was somewhat highly regarded was Mongrels. I actually got 70 pages into this. So Mr. Stephen Graham Jones, very interesting writing style. I don't know if it's for me. I'd have to try again I don't know, it was just a bit all over the place, and I didn't really love it. So that's how the Halloween picks went. Okay. Now, okay, these are an obvious step. I love First Law, so here you are, all of the standalones. So you have Best Served Cold. You know, you have Heroes, and then you have Red Country. I'm a little bit into Best Served Cold. I'm definitely gonna read these, but I haven't gotten quite far into it. Best Served Cold's been really good so far. Okay, so after that, I went back to sci-fi. Everyone probably got this one because it was on sale a while ago, and obviously I have to get it too. And that is the nice edition of Dune. It's so pretty. Okay, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful edition. It's so nice on the inside as well. I mean, look at this slip. It's great. Then you even have this. I mean, it's so nice, so pretty. So yeah, I had to get that. I do have other editions of Dune as well, but I really think this is such a well-made special edition that I had to pick it up. And then I'm gonna have to buy the rest now too. So that's a thing. And then I also, this is sci-fi as well, of course. I got Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I actually have read this one. You'll know more about that later. Really pretty edition too. And then this is another one that I've been eyeballing for a while. I really liked the idea of, like, I think Ready Player One. So I was like, okay, this one has been highly regarded, and I've heard it's similar. And that's, of course, Snow Crash by Neil Stevenson. Gorgeous edition. Look at this. It's so pretty. So pretty. I don't know if that'll focus, but yeah. I really want to read this. I'm going to get to this soon. Okay. What else do we have? This one was random. I don't really know why I got this. I kind of fixated on it for a while, and I couldn't find an edition when I was looking at Barnes & Noble, but I ended up ordering it, and that is... Oh, that's why. Mike's Book Reviews loves this, and he was talking very highly of it, and I had just read Lonesome Dove, and I thought this would give me similar vibes. So that is Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. This is a really pretty edition as well. I don't know much about it, literally, which may be crazy to some people, but I do not know anything about it. But I hope I like it. I really enjoy, like I said, I enjoyed Lonesome Dove, so it's anything similar to that, I think I really like it. What else do we have? Okay, let's get these. Okay, so these are some random ones. Some close friends of mine got me this, and it was a surprise to me. But that is, one of them is Pines by Blake Crouch again. Of course, really loved Dark Matter, and I've heard this one's really great as well. And I have The Black Tongue Thief. I've definitely known about this one, but I've never looked into it at all. I think some people really love it. So, and then I have a pretty huge one, and that is of Blood and Fire by Ryan Cahill, of course, and the Bound and the Broken series. This one is so popular. I actually did read, I think it's The Fall, and it was really, really enjoyable. Really, of course it was a novella, so it was fast-paced, but I really enjoyed it, and I think I'd really enjoy the world, so I really want to get into that eventually. And then this one, so I watched, like everyone, Oppenheimer, and it was a beautiful movie, beautifully disturbing, I guess you could say, and I really just enjoyed it a lot, and I wanted to know the history of it. So I finally got American Prometheus. I've read a little bit so far. I just got this one, and I'm really looking forward to reading it more and like just having a more in-depth feel for the history of it, and I hope that does it for me. And then another. All right, and moving on down again, I have Kings of the Wild. This one I've obviously been knowing about for a long time, and all I've ever heard is just it's a great, like, fun palate cleanser type of series, and I love the idea of it a lot, and just kind of like, I don't know why it gives me First Law vibes, but with a little bit of comedy. I don't know if that's right at all. I don't look into any of these books because I'm huge on spoilers. I hate knowing anything about it. I like going in blind. But I've heard so many people love it. I think everyone I've ever seen has loved it, and I would love it too. Just got to get around to it eventually. Another huge one I wanted to finally get and just kind of knock out the way. I did get Jade City. Don't need to say anything about this. Huge. Basically, Godfather with a bit of an Asian twist to it, with a sprinkle of powers, I guess. I'm gonna love it. I know I will. Alright, now some big ones. Some big ones. I finally got some special editions. So I've never really, of course this Dune one, it's a special edition, but it's a little bit more common of one. Pretty inexpensive. Not like I'm looking to spend a lot just cause. But I was really looking to get some nice special editions about some series that I love or some that I think I'd love. And that first one that I decided to go with is Jurassic Park, the Folio Society edition. Now, this one's absolutely beautiful. It really is. And I absolutely love Jurassic Park. So I wanted to treat myself and just finally pull the trigger and get it. I've been thinking about it for so long, and I finally decided to go with it. And this next one, bit of a wild card. Y'all know Broken Binding. I decided to go with The Will of the Many by James Islington. I have been looking forward to this book so much, and I just thought this was a beautiful edition, and I was gonna get that as my one of my first special editions, and I'm really glad that I did. It's beautiful, and I'm gonna get around to reading it really soon. This will probably be next, really high up on the TBR, and I had to get it. Okay. Now this last one is so coincidental, maybe perfect timing. I had no intention of even filming this video today, so it's crazy because I got something in the mail, and I didn't order anything, so I was like, okay. And so we'll see what this is. Yep, I saw a sneak peek. It looks like someone sent me a prayer for the crown shy. Becky Chambers. I finally read A Song for the Wild Build, I think. The first book in this. And I really loved it. I really just wanted like a nice, relaxing book. And it really did it for me. And someone decided to get it. It's so nice. I'm gonna read it soon and reach out to that person and thank them a lot. Okay, but that's so funny that it decided to come on today. And it's such a beautiful edition. I really like this one as well. I don't know what this second one is. I'm assuming it continues the journey. But yeah, that's hilarious, and I'm so thankful for that. But that it wasn't a huge haul, but it was a good bit. Okay, it was a good bit, and I think a lot of them I'm gonna love. So eventually, when I break out of this slump, I'm gonna get to it. And to touch on the slump again, yeah, I don't know. Just haven't been feeling it as much. Like I said, I'll binge something every now and then and go back and forth. But hopefully, I get out of that soon. So that's all I have for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.